Stranger reaction. For this video, please have someone that the dog is not familiar with walk up to the kennel, leash them up, and lead them out of the kennel environment. This will help us determine their level of comfort with strangers, especially when approaching their kennel and getting them ready to go out. If you don't have a complete stranger around to help with the video, someone they do not interact with often will be just fine. And don't worry about obedience, manners, or anything for this clip. Dog reaction. Since our dogs are constantly working around others, we need to see that they're either neutral or friendly to other dogs and people. In this video, we want to see the dog's reaction to a strange but neutral dog and person. We do not need the dogs to meet, just do a parallel walk on leash for a short time. Please no toys or treats during this video. We want to see the dog's natural reaction. Also, please note no prong collars, e-collars, or front clip harnesses for this video. Retrieves and possession. As our disaster search canine candidates have incredibly high drive and are toy motivated, we would love to see a short clip of the dog playing fetch in a new area for them with a lot of good space to run. To do this, give them 4 good throws and retrieves back to you.
Come on, buddy. Let's go. Good shot,
Note,
buddy.
if you notice that they don't drop the toy for you to throw again, you can use a second toy to entice them to keep fetching.
Nice. Attaboy. Woohoo. Good job, buddy. Good. Attaboy.
After this, throw the toy again and allow the dog to keep the toy. Completely ignore the dog for a full minute, starting the timer as they go to retrieve the toy. We want to see how they possess the toy and what they do with it. When that minute is up, you can start to play fetch with them again for a couple of throws.
Time.
We always like to end our training sessions with a fun game, and this should be no different.
Good job, buddy. Good boy. Nice, kiddo. So good. Nice. Oh, he likes to punch. Oh, good. Okay, another one. Drop.
Field hunt. Find a location that has a large area of overgrowth, such as a grassy field, wide woodline, downed trees or logs, or area of mulch or bushes. We recommend using a harness on the dog for this test. Hold the dog back and then throw their favorite toy into that area. Wait until the toy lands, at which point a second person, who will be taking video and tracking the time going forward, will say spin as a marker for the handler to then spin the dog and let them go. We do not want to see any obedience in this, so if they vocalize or otherwise try to pull away, that is okay.
That's my girl. Good job, sister. Good girl, Diana.
Field hunt 15-second delay. You can use the same location as the previous field hunt. Just try to make sure that the toy doesn't end up in the same place. We recommend using a harness on the dog for this test. Hold the dog back and then throw their favorite toy into the area. Wait for 15 seconds after the toy lands, at which point a second person, who will be taking video and tracking the time going forward, will say spin as a marker for the handler to then spin the dog and let them go. We do not want to see any obedience in this, so if they vocalize or otherwise try to pull away, that is okay.
Boy, come on. Good job.
Field hunt, 1 minute delay. You can use the same location as the previous videos, just try to make sure that the toy doesn't end up in the same place. Hold the dog back and then throw their favorite toy into that area. Wait for 1 full minute after the toy lands, at which point the second person will say spin as a marker for the handler to then spin the dog and let them go. We do not want to see any obedience in this, so if they vocalize or otherwise try to pull away, that is okay.
Spin.
Yeah, girlie. Nice. Nice job, Joe.
Field hunt troubleshooting. If a suitable location is not readily available for the field hunt series, please feel free to take a look at the following videos for ideas on how to use scattered stuff to create a field hunt area.
Spin.
Please be sure that whenever the toy is thrown, it is hidden from the dog visually so they cannot track it with their eyes and instead have to turn on their nose to find it. If you throw the toy and it lands in an easy spot for the dog, please feel free to re-throw the toy and try again.
Nice job, Nancy. Come on, baby. Good job, monkey. Super dog. Hey. Good. Oh, she likes to tuck this cookie. She likes to tuck. Goodness. Oh, yeah. Good girl.
Spin. Spin.
Wow, little girl, that was so good. Oh,
Tactile nerve assessment. In this video, you will need to set up or find an area that contains objects for the dog to climb over, jump on, etc. Have someone hold the dog back, then have them throw the toy somewhere in that area. Let the dog go once the toy lands. Repeat about 3 to 4 more times, throwing the toy into different areas each time. We want to see that the dog does not care about obstacles or uneven footing and remains focused on getting to their toy.
good job. Come on, Mama. Let it go. There it is. Here. Fingers. Good. Drop it. Good dog. What a girl. Yeah. Can you figure it out? Yeah! Yeah, boy! You did it!
Yeah! Oh, God. Okay.
Good boy! There you go.
Good girl. Okay.
Break. Yes, good boy.
Noise reaction. The handler should engage the dog in a game of tug, preferred, or catch by doing short tosses if the dog will not tug. After a few seconds, a helper standing a few feet away should make a loud, startling noise by dropping a metal food or water bowl on a hard surface or by banging 2 metal bowls or buckets together.